Hello. Welcome. If you're watching the replay, thank you. Drop a comment, let me know you're here, and give me a like, please. And if you're new, please subscribe, follow, whatever it is on whichever platform you're watching from. All right. Give a couple of minutes for folks to start filing in. I see we're already getting some. Hello, welcome. It has been a long and exhausting week, but we're here on the weekend. So luckily I get a couple of weeks off of the day job. So hello, Holly. How are you, love? Thank you for always being here. First, usually. 99.99% of the time. Awesome. Thank you, Holly, for showing up over on YouTube as well. I love you, love you, love you. And I'm going to get the Webkins thing done. I just haven't had any time. But I intend to get that done. If not tonight, then tomorrow. Ideally. I'm well. I'm just tired. Hello, Linda. I'm good. How are you? I'm just exhausted. My body is coming down off of this week of being on its feet and stuff. My body is like, we don't like manual labor. Hello, Kara. Love you, girl. Thanks for joining us. She's over on YouTube. I'm having a hard time deciding which hand to put my ring on today because it felt weird on that hand and then now it feels weird on this hand. So we're going to put it back over on that hand. I don't know. I just go by what my body says. Of course. I love whenever we're able to get together. I know it's not as frequently as it used to be. Hopefully that will change sometime in the near future. I've got 2 sites that I'm onboarding with, so hopefully, I can do that instead. And that way I would have more time and energy to be able to dedicate here. So just, trying to get in where I fit in right now. Oh, yes, lots of energy with the kids. I had to tell them to calm down again like a minute before I went live. And yes, they have been. Eamon is really, really, really good about whenever I say that my feet are hurting or anything, he'll come in, like when I'm laying on my bed, he'll come in and he'll give me a foot massage. You are right on time, Val. Thank you. I haven't even started with the reading yet. We're just doing our greetings, doing a little chit chat. Val says, hi, gorgeouses, aka Sue. Y'all know her as Sue, but Val Sue says, hi, gorgeouses. Hello, my gorgeous. Love you. I got what you meant. All right. So now that we've got some folks in, why don't we just go ahead and start? And as people are filing in, we all know that I reiterate everything several times. So they'll get caught up. Not to worry. Okay. So we do have a little bit of heavy stuff going on in the cards right now. To be expected, right? They are, my boys are so sweet. They really are. They take care of me. Eamon's really good about the massages. The other 2 are really good about giving loves and helping out with, like, if I need something from the other room, they'll run and grab it for me. I don't even have to go do it myself. So they're helpful in their own ways. But yes, I have been really grateful for Eamon's massages. He is so kind to me. But gotta raise them that way, right? Treat them that way and teach them how to treat others that way, being kind and caring and considerate. And yeah, it's paying off for sure. All right. So we'll begin. Bottom of the deck, we have Shadow Self. shadow work is coming up lately. I know y'all know, because I know y'all been experiencing it too. Repression, lack of awareness, guilt, shame, auto responses to issues, or just your shadows surfacing, shadow situations, things that we thought we were long since over and had healed, but now we're coming back around to it to tackle a different part of it. So that shadow self showing up on the bottom of the deck, and the card next to it, the first card that came out of that deck, is Dark Night of the Soul, spiritual depression, um, triggering stuff, right? We've got stimulus response that also came out right next to that one. So learning how to, overcome the knee-jerk response to giving away our power to people, situations, just feeling, maybe like we're out of control of our own experience, which, let's face it, we're never fully in control. Okay. That's just a little facade, a little mask there. We're never truly in control in this aspect, but our higher self is. So keeping that in mind as you're growing through these transitions, these triggering situations, these shadow aspects that are surfacing for us. It doesn't always seem fair, and it doesn't always seem right, and it's never expected, right? It's always something that's unexpected. But they are meant to ultimately strengthen you. They are meant to, you know, bring about the highest possible outcomes, even though in the moment it doesn't always look that way. And by going through and growing through these situations, it allows us to strengthen ourselves, our resolve. It, it might weaken us in the moment, but ultimately it does help us to recognize and remember our own power, right? So there is a point in within whatever situations that we are dealing with that are triggering us, that are making us feel disempowered, where we have that epiphany, right? That realizations. Yes, thank you, Linda. They are. Kids are the best. I love them. So these realizations, these epiphanies, these aha moments come in, and it's like your second wind, right? You finally, after so long of experiencing the situation and feeling disempowered, you're like, oh right, I am that bitch. That's right, I am powerful. I just forgot myself for a little while, and that's okay. I mean, we come into this earth plane forgetting ultimately who we truly are until we remember it, and sometimes it you know takes some of us a lot longer than it does for others, and that's okay. Everyone is on their own timeline, everyone is on their own path. um, just know that if you're going through something really difficult and trying, that it is meant to ultimately empower you. Hey Jay, love you, thanks for popping in. um oh Jay, I got some tea. I mean, aside from my tea, yeah, we'll have to talk soon. Okay, so stimulus response to some kind of shadows that are surfacing, that are really making us feel like 10 of cups in the reverse, like we're still going through the storm. Like, how long is it going to take for this storm to pass? Because it's like I've been going through this same storm over and over and over again. Thought I battled it, thought I won, but then here it is again, right on my front door step. Just like the LDS people that came back around today to my doorstep. And I had to get firm with them. Anyway, so 10 of Cups in the reverse. This is, feeling, this is still going through the storm, because in the upright, 10 of Cups is that rainbow. It's that fortune after difficulty. It is everything, clearing out with the storm. The storm comes through, and it's chaotic, and It can be scary at times, but after the storm passes, the air is so clean, it's so crisp, it's so brand new, and it's re-energized. The negative ions in the air just really, bring in that aura of hope, okay, of newness, of like a clean slate, okay. So we do we do have to go through storms. That's just kind of part of the experiences here, right? Doesn't matter which experience you choose, there's going to be storms. That's the name of the game. It's all about how you weather those storms, how you, trust not only what's going on around you, but trusting yourself as well to be able to get through the storm. Whether or not you come out unscathed, it's not always going to happen that way. Hey, Wendy. Nice to see you too. Oh, yes, the floods. Oh my goodness. The floods are terrible. Are you in Washington? Are you in that area? If so, sending you all kinds of love and protection. There's so much going on in Washington right now with the flooding and just the northern um, Pacific Northwest area. So everybody send protection and love to all of those in the Pacific Northwest that are dealing with this insane weather and flooding. We've had some really strong winds here in Colorado as well. Oh, in Oregon. That's good, but you guys are still pretty affected. And your rivers are going to be surging as well. So, yeah, just make sure that you stay safe, okay? So these storms, yes, they're going to bring heartbreak. They could reopen wounds, okay? But ultimately, it is happening for your highest good because we're healing those. Anytime that we're triggered again, it shows where we still need to do some healing, right? So, these storms are coming through literally and figuratively, okay, right now to show us where maybe we haven't been seeing that light. It's not always just not seeing certain aspects that we still need to heal. It might be that we're so conditioned by the experiencing of these shadow aspects that we're not seeing the the brightness, the light, um the positivity in the negative circumstances. So if that's you, if you're experiencing something like that, I know it's difficult, and do it in your own time at your own pace, but try to find the glimmers, okay? The glimmers of hope, the positivity, the upside to having such negative experiences, because we do experience polarity, and just because we're experiencing a negative polarity does not mean that the positive is not present. It's just more difficult for us to see it when we're experiencing it. I love you too, honey. Um, so yes, there is work, there is effort that needs to be put in, perhaps even some kind of physical, tangible efforts to work through and get past the situations, whatever it is that you're dealing with. Everyone's experiencing something different, in their own life right now. But that Five of Wands it's practice, it's sparring in order to um be able to overcome the enemy is really what it is. So whenever you are experiencing a higher level of difficulty in practice, that means that you're going to be that much stronger for when you face the ultimate level up sequence, right? And that is the King Koopa at the end of that level, that is harder than anything that you've encountered in that level, but you've encountered so much and you've overcome so much that it really isn't that difficult to fully conquer that demon and put that in the past, put that one to bed. Um, it might take the wind out of your sails, not gonna lie, with the 10 of Cups in the reverse and the Sun card in the reverse. It is bringing you through another level of contrast that perhaps you didn't recognize before. There's layers to every situation, every trauma that we work on healing. There are layers, right? Just like an onion. Onions have layers, like Shrek. That's the one thing coming to mind right now. But once you heal through every single layer, and once you gain the wisdom and the understanding from every single layer, you are more equipped, okay, to fully overcome that. But it has a way, when we experience difficulty, or triggering times, triggering situations, it has a way of reconnecting you to your heart space. And no matter what kind of difficult situation that you're going through, whenever you've been hit with difficulty after difficulty after difficulty, and you finally just stop and pause because there's no other way of actioning it to death, right? There's no other way that you can think of to take some kind of solid action to effort yourself there, as we're programmed to do in this realm at this time, right? You just kind of have to sit there and give up. And it's not giving up necessarily, it's releasing control. Okay. And we talked about control earlier. So when we're not chasing, then it stops running away from us. The solution stops eluding us. When we just take that time to pause and reconnect to our heart space, to really feel what's going on, to have our meltdown, whatever it looks like for you, whether that's screaming into the abyss, or breaking down and crying and having an ice cream in bed day, whatever that looks like for you. That's that pause where you can reconnect to how you truly feel, instead of trying to gloss over it and just effort to get yourself there. That's when you're allowing the dust to settle. That's when the tides start to turn. Okay. And we have the Queen of Cups here, right next to that Sun in the reverse. And this is that moment when your knees hit the floor, right? We've talked about this a lot. When your knees hit the floor and you're just done. I give up. I don't see any other way to effort myself out of this, to overthink myself out of this. I'm just going to pause and I'm going to reconnect. And I'm just going to exist, because there's nothing else that I can do to move myself out of the situation. I just have to sit in this energy and I just have to experience it. That's all you need to do. And it sounds so stupid simple, right? But when we're experiencing something that we really care about and it's not going our way, and we're trying to get out, and we're trying to dig and dig and dig and dig ourselves out, not realizing we're digging deeper and deeper and deeper into it. When we just stop, because fuck it, giving up, not doing anything, I'm just going to sit my ass here and pout. Do that if you have to. That's sitting there in your authenticity, feeling your emotions that you're trying to gloss over so that you don't have to feel them, so you can get out of the situation that you've created for yourself or that's manifested around you. I know that not every situation is actually consciously created by you, right? But you can sit there and allow the energy to rebalance. Can I help you? What did you do? I threw a big cup at him. Stop being mean. Okay. Stay away from each other if you can't get along. Okay. I'm working. Shut my door, please. Kids are fighting. So Right next to that Queen of Cups, we have Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Stop efforting, okay? Just sit back. Stop putting in the effort, especially if you cannot see a way forward, because desperately trying to do or think about what you can do to get yourself out of the situation is only digging you deeper and deeper into said situation, okay? Because you're in this chaotic pursuit, and what you are chasing is always going to be running from you. So when you can sit back and just, even if it's just giving up for the day, okay? Take a day where you're not efforting, you're not overthinking, you're not doing anything, because fuck it. What else am I going to do? I've done and thought and done and thought so much, and it's gotten me nowhere. I'm just going to sit here and be a stubborn ass little toddler. Do it, okay? That's your authenticity coming through. Feel those feelings. They're not pleasant. They're not going to be. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you, because they're not going to be. But whenever you stop pursuing a way out, the way manifests itself. That epiphany, that aha, that realization can come in when you're not actively pursuing it. Okay. Seven of Swords in the reverse. You're not actively pursuing. You're not trying to put momentum behind this energy, because the energy that you're experiencing is backfiring. Okay. And no matter how much you effort, how much you pursue, it's going to continue to exacerbate the backfire. So letting go of it, you're not putting any momentum behind the energy that has already manifest. So when you take that energy flow out, it can fully manifest or fizzle out. Okay. Stop actively thinking about it too. If you're going to stop efforting, stop obsessing, stop obsessively thinking about it, because it's just going to dig you deeper and deeper into that hole. Now, with that being said, you're on a voyage, rite of passage to self-discovery and mastery. Just because you feel like, or maybe even perceive yourself to be failing in one aspect or another with regard to whatever situation it is that you're dealing with, okay? You're not failing. This is your, for lack of a better term, come to Jesus moment, right? Your realization. This is your discovery of self, of the of how impactful your mental energy can truly be. You create worlds, okay, with thought. In this physical reality where you're kind of stuck for now, you don't always see that. You don't always see the instant manifestation of your thought. And whenever you do, you might take it as coincidence, even though we know there's no coincidences. We have a way of disempowering ourselves by saying, oh, that must have been my intuition that I was picking up on saying that that was going to happen. Or, oh, I don't know. That could have been just a, you know, just a lucky guess. But you have to realize how incredibly powerful you are. Okay. And whenever you are just hitting your head against that brick wall and you're not able to break through, and you have to stop yourself, okay? And you allow yourself to sit and steep in that energy. And it could even be that feeling sorry for yourself, or, you know, rehashing what brought you up to this point, however it manifests for you in your own experience. Once you kind of get to that impasse, because it's not really balance, it's more of an impasse. It's like, okay, we're just going to stop and we're just not going to put our energy anywhere because fuck it. That's where you are in observation mode. Okay, that's where you can observe what is actually going on. When you withdraw your energy from trying to chase down whatever outcomes that is that you want, you withdraw your energy from that. You're not exacerbating the circumstances anymore. Okay, so this is your opportunity to really see for yourself just how much impact just even your mental energy is. And I say just because people don't really realize how powerful their mental energy is, and the misuse of that mental energy, right? Because you can have these experiences so many times and really have a firm grasp of how to manifest situations, outcomes, certain things for yourself, right? And then whenever you get to that situation that really, really means something to you, and really, you're really invested in the outcome, it's all gonna go out the window. And you're going to have a hard time if you're trying to make things happen. You're going to have a hard time, because with manifestation, it's not how much you effort, how much you chase it. We know this. It's about allowing things to happen. It's about allowing things to align. Hello, Matt. Love you. So it's a voyage. It's not, an easy journey. It's not about calm waters and bright sunshiny skies the whole way. You're going to run into storms. You're going to have some chaotic times. You're going to have, those troubled waters, until you really put into practice, or into realization, I should say, and apply that to this situation, because every situation is different. You can know exactly how to manifest and what to do and how to not pursue and how to just allow the alignment to take place in every other situation in your life. But the thing that you really care about the most, you just feel like you have to go 10,000 miles an hour in that direction to get there, because that's what you want. You know how you want it to look, you know how you want it to be. You've set up all the pieces, all of the energy, you've done your focusing, and shit starts to fall apart. Shit starts to backfire. It's because energetically, because you care so deeply about it, and that's not a bad thing, okay? Not a bad thing at all. But because you care so much about it, you're so attached to the outcome itself, you're just going to blow past every single thing that you know about manifestation just to make it happen. Okay. So it is a voyage. It is, it's a rocky road to get there, whenever you care so deeply about something. And you really do, because Queen of Cups is here. I mean, she is deeply feeling, deeply loving, deeply caring, right? And she is in the upright. So, pace yourself, okay? Try to find anything at all within the situation, even if it's backfired left and right, okay? Anything that you can hold some kind of gratitude for. Hey, Steph. Gratitude for the ups and downs, the difficulty, because it has caused you to gain a deeper understanding of, crikey, these kids are nuts, man. Caused you to gain a deeper understanding of what it is that you already knew. This is the group reading stuff. You didn't, I mean, you've missed some of it. You missed about half, but that's okay. That's all right. It's We've had Shadow Self and Dark Night of the Soul come out with stimulus response, triggering events happening, not being able to see certain aspects of whatever situation. We talked about that being, positivity, the good within the perceived bad of the situation. Um, really being able to gain a deeper understanding of how it is that we manifest. And manifestation isn't a one size fits all. Okay. Um, Everyone approaches manifestation in their own way. Yes, there are consistencies with, the process, but it's going to be different for everyone because everyone is different, right? It's incredibly diverse, and some people, just like, scripting works really well for some people. Affirmations work really well for others. Visualization works really well for people. And, holding whatever it is, the ultimate outcome in your mind's eye, however that is for you, whether you see it, sense it in whatever way, um, for some people that really helps because they can do it in a way where they're not attached. But for others, they hold that, and that causes more attachment, a deeper attachment to the outcome. And, it can be a stark reminder every time they look at it or every time they try to do whatever it is that they do for their manifestation techniques. It can be a stark reminder of, oh, I don't have this yet. Oh, this isn't manifest for me. Oh, my life is still XYZ and I want an ABC. So everyone's path, everyone's journey is different. Yes, we all have similar themes. We experience the same exact energies, right, at the same time, but it manifests differently for everyone. Very late, been feeling major upgrades over the last few days. Sleeps, planetary, upward. Yeah, yeah. I concur. It's exhausting, man. It's really exhausting. Like, I was so tired today. I slept until like 9:45. I haven't done that in weeks. And I went to bed at like 11:30. So I got some really good extra sleep this morning. But my body needed it, man. Um so yeah, just flip it on its head. Okay? If you're experiencing the difficulty, maybe it's just vacation from work will do that. You need to take a breather. You take a step back. Find gratitude for your situation, for your vacation stuff. Go on an adventure. Travel, have new experiences. Take a mental vacation, even if it's a daytime travel. Or, a little trip to visit the mushrooms or something. um, Whatever you can do, take a mental break, okay? Go easy on yourself. We're nearing the end of the Gregorian calendar year. So now is really a time where we've got to let go, release. You got up at 11. Nice. Awake from 4 to 6 a.m. Ew, no, thank you. No, thank you. That's terrible, Linda. I'm glad you slept in after your 4 to 6 a.m. awakening. That's terrible for me. I see that as terrible. I do not like to wake up that early. You ate some shrooms? Does that count? Yes. Yes. Your trip with the mushies. That's a vacay for sure. I need to have myself a little mushy vacation. That would be awesome. So voyage, no voyage is ever easy. Okay. There's ups and downs. There's really good days and then there's really, really bad days. There's, unexpected problems that arise. You need one too, Wendy? For sure. Do it if you can. You pulled some cards too, Linda. Awesome. Um, so yeah, just try to find anything that you can possibly be grateful for in the situation. And that's not in a way to try to spiritually bypass the experience that you're having. um, it does bring a little reprieve so that you can continue working through it, so you can continue expressing whatever emotions are coming up, so you can continue to discover what it is that you need to really see and understand from the situation so it can finally go the fuck away. Right. um, I think they call that traveling. Yes, they do. No, Wendy is in Oregon. I knew she was in the Pacific Northwest somewhere, but I wasn't completely sure. And we cleared that up earlier in the live whenever we were talking about Washington and all of the flooding. Head off. All right, Matt, we love you. Thank you for joining us, sweetheart. We won't be on here too much longer. I say that, and then it'll probably be another hour. I'm kidding. All right, but ultimately these storms, these difficulties are causing you to really go within. Yeah, it's triggering. Okay, it's triggering some wounds that need to be reopened so that they can heal more perfectly, more solidly, so that we don't ever come back around to this shit again, right? So even if that is the only good that you can find in the situation to be grateful for, be grateful for it. Okay, talk shit the whole way, bitch, moan, complain, all you need to, get it out. Okay, don't bypass it. Don't try to love and light it to death. Get it out, experience it. Yeah, that is really awesome for you, Steph. Thanks for rubbing it in that you can order that stuff to be delivered straight to your door. Friggin' Canadians. Just kidding. I love you guys. So yeah, all of this triggering shit, okay, is happening to ultimately bring you into a higher frequency, because you cannot rise up to that higher frequency if you still have this shit in your field that is weighing you down. The lower frequencies, the heavier, denser vibrations, okay, those are going to weight you down. So take it as a sign of ascension that you're being triggered and you're being brought down again to this difficult shit, so that you can finally again reconnect to that heart space. And then we have connection right behind that high vibrations card. So ultimately these triggers are taking place so that they can reconnect you to your heart space, to your divinity, your higher self, your source self, okay, and bring you fully into your sovereignty, calling back your power, standing in your truth. Because whenever you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, it's like, I've had it. Fuck this. I'm snatching my power back. I'm snatching my sovereignty back. I am doing it. Okay. Love and light it to death. Guilty. That's okay. Culture envy. It happens. It happens to the best of us. But we get to these points in our lives with situations that manifest that we can't just love and light it to death, because there ain't no love, ain't no light in any part of the situation, right? So we have to stop bypassing what it is that we need to be confronting and expressing, okay? Because it's all within us. We have all of that stuff is permeating within us. Even if we're trying to bypass it, that's why it's manifest. So if it's permeating within us, within our energetic sphere, then we have to come to terms with it. We have to integrate it. We have to see it for what it truly is and express it, get it out, right? Because energy is always in motion. Okay. That's just the rules of the game. Even when it's stagnant, it's in motion. It's just in a little stagnant pool, right? Just continuing to flow in its own little, it needs to break free. So expressing the emotions, even if we are judging them as low vibrational or not spiritual, that is those spiritual whatchamacallums. I don't know. I don't even know the word for it right now. A little, not loophole. Can't think of the word. Anyway, we get stuck there, right? We continue to cycle through the same thing again and again, trying to bypass and trying to love and light it and make it, seem better than it actually is, or not that bad, so we can, move on. Oh, let's go ahead and put all of our energy into fixing someone so we don't have to fix ourselves, or fixing a situation elsewhere so we don't have to pay attention to this one. Caveats, thank you. That works. Too bad Wendy isn't here. Have you retired vet gets his delivered to work? What? Nice. Nice, Linda. So if it's there, if it's present, if it's coming around in some form or fashion, you're holding it within your own energy. So if you don't want that to express itself in your experience anymore, you have to let it go. But how do you let it go? You have to feel it. You have to express it, right? So expressing it will expel it from your energetic sphere, and you can finally let it go. And call back your sovereignty and do the damn thing, baby, because it's transformation time. It's time to reinvent yourself, time to level up. That energy no longer belongs to you. And that's why it's coming up. It's why it's surfacing in your experience. It's saying, hey, I'm still here. I know you don't want me here, but I'm still here. So it's time to express it. It's time to get it the fuck out. Page of Wands. Get that energy going. Get that momentum going in the direction that you want it to go by sitting with whatever unwanted feelings, whatever unwanted memories, whatever unwanted experiences that you may be experiencing right now. Okay. It's a voyage. It's not a love and light path. It's not a heavenly, high vibrational, high frequency, light realm experience, because you're in this density right now. Okay. So if you don't want it, express it, expel it, get it the fuck out so that you can move on to these higher frequencies that you want to experience. Unconditional love is your blueprint. Okay. Loving yourself so much that you say, you know what? This energy that I've been choosing again and again and again to entertain, to keep around me, these people, places, things that I have kept around me for so long that don't feel good, but I'm doing it out of, I don't know, guilt, remorse, or just, programming because I was programmed that that's the way it is and that's the way it has to be, whatever it might be for you. Okay. Love yourself unconditionally enough to say, I don't fucking deserve this bullshit anymore. I don't want this. I don't like it. And I don't have to experience it anymore. And then do whatever it is that you need to do to get that expelled from your experience. Feel the feelings, feel the anger, feel the rage, feel the sadness, feel the whatever. Okay? And get it out. Go on a walk, go punch a punching bag, punch a pillow, scream into the void, scream into your pillow, whatever works for you to express that emotion, to get every single little drop out because you love yourself enough to say, hey, you know what? I'm not going to tolerate this anymore. I deserve much better than this. I don't deserve to hold on to this shit. I don't deserve to keep entertaining this stuff that I don't even want. So feel whatever emotion is coming up that is being triggered. Okay. Feel it, express it, get it the fuck out so that you're no longer a vibrational match to attracting situations and circumstances like those to manifest. Be loyal to you. Loyalty card. Be loyal to you. This is the sun. This is the sunflowers. This is, where we had the sun in the reverse earlier. We've expressed that. We've expelled it. We've gotten that shit the fuck up out of here because we're being loyal to self, to our divine blueprint, which is unconditional love. Unconditional love starts with self. Starts with self-love. How can you unconditionally love anything or anyone outside of yourself without fully comprehending what unconditional love is by expressing it to you first? Why do you keep entertaining these situations, these people, these ideas that bring you down, that weigh you down, that anchor you to your old reality? Once you see it, and you will see it because it will rear its ugly head and make itself known, especially right now. Okay. Because the energy and the shifting and the everything that's taking place with this earth realm right now is forcing us to really look in the mirror and take a good long look. Okay. And you're not always going to like the reflection, but that's okay. You can always change it. You are the priest, the priestess, the seer, that divine feminine showing out with the priestess, but it's also for my mans too. Got triggered when the baby gate pinched my finger. Ow, I would get triggered too. Made a blood blister. Yikes. It fucking hurt. So overpaying this year. I bet, Holly, for sure. Ugh, I'm sorry. I'm supporting you as you're moving through all of these emotions of being physically pained and feeling powerless and all the stuff. Sending you so much support and love, Holly. You are the priestess. You see it. You create it. Bring on the aliens so they can touch my leg and make it better instantly. Yes. And med beds. Technology, man, we want it. We're ready for it. Create those boundaries. Spirituality is not at all about a lack of boundaries. People think that they, in order to be spiritual, they have to be all love and light all the time, or be a door for others and give and give and give of themselves to make others feel better, when they're completely neglecting and destroying themselves from the inside out. Boundaries with yourself and with others, because there are a lot of times where we need to set boundaries with ourselves. Am I right? I know I'm right. You don't even have to tell me. I know I'm right. Boundaries, okay? If, like, for instance, physical healing, because Holly's question or Holly's comment was right there. It is hard. I know. So if Holly just sat around eating, just say, candy all day, just eating candy all day long, when her body is craving nutrition and, vitamins and minerals to help build itself back up, to repair itself, she's going to have a more difficult time if she just sits there eating sugar all day, right? Because sugar actually does the opposite when it comes to physical healing of the physical body. So then Holly would need to set a boundary with herself, saying, okay, maybe 1 or 2 candies a day. And then I'm going to have, a salad or a really protein packed dinner, or whatever it is. Okay. Whatever it is that her body needs, and she knows her body needs at that time, then she's going to have to limit the stuff that takes away from the healing, the optimal healing of her body. And she's going to incorporate more of the stuff that contributes to the optimal healing of her body. Okay. So boundaries with the self. That means don't go talking to that ex that cheated on you 15 dozen times with everyone you're related to and everyone that they're related to. Okay. It means don't be friends with that person that's going to get, oh, what have you been up to? What's the tea? What have you been experiencing lately? And then go and blab to the people that you don't want to know about that kind of shit. Living on chips, pretzels, and pizza. Girl, pizza is everything, okay? It's got your proteins, it's got your fruits in it, because tomatoes are fruits. It's good. It's a complete package. I was just using you as an example. You didn't have to out yourself. I love you. So Cut off those friends that are not your friends, that are just, interacting with you to get more substance for their conversation with your enemies. Okay. Don't do it. Boundaries. Um, we have to set boundaries with ourselves in so many different ways. So, first of all, set boundaries with yourself and also set boundaries with others. Do not let others treat you like a doormat. Do not, um, you know, contribute to situations or allow situations to contribute to your life by way of, you know, bringing them into your life in some form or fashion. Boundaries, okay? Stop leaking energy, especially whenever you are in an intense period of healing, whether that's physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever. I know you're being honest. We can always count on you to be honest. Um, so maybe that was for you, Holly. Maybe put some salads in your diet. I have been the last couple of days. I've been craving salads, like piles, like a mountain of salad on a plate, and I'll eat the whole thing too. Steph, you would be so proud of me. I ate before 4 o'clock this afternoon for the first time. So usually that doesn't really happen. So I'm doing good. And it was salad and I didn't have any meat in it. So I'm doing good. Anywho, Starseed, what lights you up? What feeds you? What nourishes you? Do more of that. Boundaries, do less of what drains you and incorporate more of what feeds you, what makes you feel alive, right? What makes you feel fulfilled, whether that's a physical action like eating or surrounding yourself with people that support you and uplift you and don't drain you, okay? Or, doing what it is that you enjoy doing, being creative, creating art or music or so proud. Thank you. I knew you would be. He's eye rolling right now. He's like, oh my God. I already know. It's okay. You need to nurture yourself right now, okay? Starseed, what lights you up? Do it. Mother yourself. Star mother. How can you mother yourself? Bring more of that in. You need to nurture yourself right now. Right now is, in this crazy upside down earth realm. Okay. It's the season of giving to others by way of putting yourself in debt. Over giving to feed the machine. Okay. So maybe stop doing so much of that. Okay. Really take some time to do a self-care day or a couple of days or a week. I don't care. You need to feed yourself. You need to nurture yourself. Just had my husband pick up ginger, onion, garlic, cider vinegar. Hell yeah. There you go. There you go. That'll be really good. And you can make a salad dressing out of it and put it on a salad. Just to get your veggies in there, Holly. We need to nurture that body, give it the vitamins and minerals that it needs, by way of natural absorption, okay? Instead of like lab created stuff, like supplements, they're good, okay? Vitamins and supplements, they're really good. It's better than nothing, but getting it through food is the best way to do it. So, anywho, I'm done preaching about it. Nurture yourself right now, mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever it is that you need at this time. Only you know. I don't know your life. I know some of your lives a little bit, like Holly, but yeah, I don't know your life. This is a general reading for collective energy, not for individuals. If you do want an individual reading, my pre-recorded ones, both the quick one question, one subject, and the extended ones, which are equivalent to my hour-long readings. Those are both on sale right now. Buy two, get one free. So check into that if you are looking for a personalized reading. Had Dairy Queen? Yes, that helps. Dairy Queen always helps. Okay, Holly? No one can ever convince me otherwise. I miss Dairy Queen. I can't, like, the closest one is like an hour and 15 minutes away. So I only get it whenever I go to another town that's even further away. But yes, no one ever, can ever convince me that Dairy Queen doesn't help. You're more than just an example, Holly. You're everything. So nurture yourself right now, okay? Initiation showing up here. This is like the hangman. This is sacrificing of self to gain some kind of enlightenment. This is, going through whatever triggering experiences or whatever dense, heavy energies you might be navigating at this time that make you feel like you're kind of walking through gum. I'm seeing, like, I'm getting a vision of someone walking through, and it's like, gum, but on cartoons where it's like really stretchy, but they can't really go anywhere. They can't really move. That's the kind of visual that I'm getting. So, I mean, if you're walking through what feels like gum and you're not really getting anywhere and you're stuck and it's gross and it's sticky and it's nasty, um, stop for a moment, take a breather, nurture yourself, take a day. All right, take a day. Don't even do 10 minutes out of your day. I want you to take a day. It's the weekend now. Most of y'all have some kind of time off. And if not, wait till your day off and take a day for yourself. Nurture yourself, okay? Because sacrificing something like your time, your sanity at some points, certain things that, like you feel like you need to do for yourself to take that breather, take that moment, meditate, do whatever you need to do, okay? So that you can come back to center, come back to that blueprint, okay? That unconditional love for yourself, and just be, just exist, okay? Just exist. You don't always have to be doing something. You don't have to always be proving your worth and your value, okay? You are worthy and valuable simply by existing. So you need to believe it in yourself first before you can really manifest anything that's going to align to you being worthy and valuable. Because if you don't truly see it and feel it and hear, you're not going to see it reflected to you out here. Okay. So sacrifice some time, sacrifice, doing and doing and doing for others so that you can do something for yourself, so you can come back to center, taking the next 2 weeks off. And I will be doing that for sure. Yes, do it, Kara. You're so busy. I'm glad I'm glad to hear that you're taking some time off because you need it. Creation partnered sex magic. This doesn't necessarily always have to be with a partner, but those of you who that's your thing, then do it with a partner. But this to me is mostly, your masculine and feminine coming into balance. Okay. Sometimes you got to have those boundaries with yourself. You have to stop yourself and be like, okay, we're not going to constantly pursue, overthink. We're going to stop. We're going to balance. Okay. We're not going to effort everything. We're just going to sit here and we're going to exist. We're going to do some self-love, some self-care. And that's where the magic happens. Okay. It's not always a sexual thing, even though the card says sex magic. Yes. And I get it. That is tapping into that sacral energy, your source of creation within yourself, and your masculine and feminine within yourself needs to be in complete balance and harmony if you're going to actually tap in and create the ultimate outcome that you want from whatever situation that you're facing or whatever it is that you're creating. Don't beg to exist. Yes, exactly. Watch how you say things or you will not get what. Yeah, that's so true. Did that today and ate a lot of junk food and watched Christmas movies. Aw, that's awesome. I love that. Did plan to accomplish other things, but they will have to wait. Yes, they will have to wait. Put them on the back burner because you need to nurture yourself. Okay. Yesterday, I did have to, I did some things. I can't not do things whenever I'm the only one and I've got all these kids. But, for a good chunk of the day, the morning, because I slept in, I had my coffee, I rested, I knew I needed to get up and do stuff and go to the store and stuff, but I took some time to myself and I was like, I'm not going to rush. I'm not going to force myself to get up. I'm just going to enjoy this. I'm going to help my body rest and regenerate because my feet, y'all, my feet. Tomorrow is the solstice. Thank you, Steph. Thank you. Manifest with intention. Set your intentions. This is the time. You know, we're nearing the end of the year of the wood snake, so we're shedding whatever's left of that yucky, itchy skin, and we're creating new. All right, and this is the year of the fire horse. So this is that fire momentum moving forward in creation, right? With incredible momentum. So be free, you wild little Mustangs. All right. Free yourself from the old bonds so that you can be free enough to create this new life for yourself or this new situation, whatever it is that you're focused on in your life right now. And then trust, okay, with bliss. Follow that North Star even when you are experiencing difficulty, even when you are experiencing, you know, that moment when your knees are hitting the floor, keep yourself focused on that North Star. That's not to spiritually bypass, that's not bypassing all of the shit that you need to, you know, face and experience and integrate. Not at all. That's keeping your eyes on the prize while you are still actively being present with what it is that you need to experience and what it is you need to tie up here. Okay. Allow what is dead, done, and over with to fall away. Santa Muerte with offering. This is for me in this reading right now, it's more so talking about the offers that are coming in because of this energy that we are, you know, putting in the past. We're putting it to bed. We're letting it die off. We're burying that shit, and we're using that decay as fertilizer for our new growth, right? Um, Shit, decay, whatever it is, it's dead. So just trust that what it is that you are releasing is no longer meant for your experience. You're done. You've cycled through it time and time again. Finally, time to let it go. All right, let it go. Let it go and look forward to creating what it is that you are meant to be here to create because there's a reason you're here and there's a reason that you've experienced all of that shit in your past. Now use that shit as fertilizer and step forward into your purpose, okay? Into your reason for existing and do it loud, proud, and bigger and more beautiful than you could ever imagine. Okay. Be loud about it. Be expressive about it. Be proud about that shit because that's why you're here. You're not here to fit in, to do what all of the normies are doing, or to, you know, live this traditional type of programmed life. That's not why you're here. And that's why shit's not working out for you in the way that you kind of want it to, is because you're that rebel spirit. You're meant to go against the grain. Okay. You're not meant to do like everyone else has done because it's not turned out well for most people in this realm for, you know, the last like 10,500 years or so. So you're here to break the mold. You're here to do something different. You're here to be the trailblazer, the way shower. You're here to rock this fucking shit. So rock this fucking shit in style the only way that you can. All right. And everyone else can start following in your footsteps. You're here to set trends, okay? Not to follow them. So I love you guys. I hope that helped, resonated, whatever. I hope it hit for you the way it needed to. Oh, goodness. And that's a wrap. But yeah, next week, let me pull up my calendar right quick because I haven't really looked. Not you. Okay. So next week is going to be the 27th. That'll be a couple of days after the Christmas, Yule, Kwanzaa, whatever holiday it is that you guys observe, if you observe. So yeah, do you guys want to do individual readings next week or do you want to wait until the new year on the 3rd? Because I can do either way. It's up to y'all. So let me know if you have a preference. If you want to do individual readings next weekend, we can do that. And then If not, we'll do a collective reading and some chit chats. My hip broke because I didn't want to be responsible to other people's responsibilities. Dang. Yep. Yep. Hanging out tomorrow on the solstice star. No, that's true, Steph. That is so true. I didn't realize that until you said it. Yeah, everyone had to figure their shit out. And this, the last leg of any kind of situation, phase in life, whatever it is that you're shedding, okay, is always going to be the most difficult. Or it's that home stretch. It's where you're feeling exhausted and depleted, but you still have to continue until you wrap it up, okay, until you get to the end of it. So that's what we're all experiencing. You're going to feel drained. You're going to feel burnout. And that's natural and that's okay. All right. So you need to take a rest, take a breather, take some time to regenerate. Because even if it's not physical healing that you're doing, your body is eating through energy, working on healing anything. Okay. Whether that's mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or physically, doesn't matter. Your body is burning up energy to focus on whatever situation it is that you're healing. So keep that in mind and give yourself a pass. Give yourself an excuse, okay? Have grace for yourself because a little bit of grace goes a really long way, especially whenever you hold that for yourself because you hold yourself to that standard and that means everyone else around you is going to follow suit. You're welcome, Linda. Passionate wrap up speech. You know it. I mean, I have to. I'm a very animated person. You guys, it's been so funny because I've been telling life stories to my coworker in the cafeteria, and she, like, some of the things that I tell her, she's like, it's so funny. It's enjoyable for me to watch her be like shocked and entertained with my life. So I work with a lot of other people, but the one that's there with me for like the whole day, because we serve at the middle school together. Um, we have a couple hours where it's just she and I. So yeah, it's really fun telling stories and watching people be shocked and intrigued. You're welcome, Wendy. Thank you. Yes, it's my style. I can't not be animated and impassioned. I love you, Val. We love you. We all love you. Val is saying she loves us all over on YouTube. You're welcome, sweetheart. All right. So no one has said either way if you guys want individual or not. So let's just go with a collective reading and maybe we'll just do once a month individual readings because, you know, some weeks there will be like a lot of interest and a lot of Wendy says, hey, Val. A lot of people wanting to join in on the individual readings. But then, if we do it too frequently, it's kind of like, meh. So we'll set it to once a month for now and see how that works out. Linda says, hey, Val, Sue. Val/Sue. Either. Val says either way is fine. Okay. We'll just go with another collective reading for next week, and then at the first of the year we'll do individual ones. How about that? We'll start the year off with a bang. Either way works for me. I mean, it's all the same to me. Collective reading or individual readings, it's all the same to me. All right. Well, I guess I will let you all get back to your evenings or whatever time of day or night it is for you in your neck of the woods. And I will see you guys next Saturday. I hope you guys have the most wonderful holiday if you're celebrating. If not, have the most wonderful week, period. End of story, because everyone needs to have a beautiful end to this shitstorm of a year. Okay. Cool plan. All right. Yes. Have a great evening, everyone. You're welcome, Holly. I love you. I love everyone. Mwah. I will see you guys next Saturday. And yeah, I'll try to check in on Facebook this week because hopefully it'll be less busy for me this week than it has been for a while. Yes, Merry Christmas to everyone who celebrates. I love you, and I'll see you guys next weekend. Mwah. Take care, guys.